Hello and welcome to the Timber Frame Info Series, where we fight ugly and capture beauty. I am your host, Bert Sarkkinen, and today we are going to be talking about the Cruz case study. The client initially asked for the entry, some sort of entry that looked good in the space. There were some challenges with that. Above the front door, you'll notice there's not a lot of space that would accommodate that steep pitch that we eventually landed with. The fix was to make the dormer above the front door bigger and to decrease the window, which was a bathroom, which caused no problem, and that gave us context or space to then make the timbers the best they could be. Also, you'll notice that center dormer now is bigger. That gave space for a truss, again context, that made this a focal point. There's a hierarchy, a visual hierarchy now, where your eye is drawn to the center. One idea as we had done this during the model and all the ideas that hit the editing floor, one of the ideas that did not make it was to have dormers on the trusses on the side dormers as well. And another idea was just the corbels in the center. Again, we're not creating that hierarchy. So this was the best, building out that dormer with some false walls and a overframed roof really was the cat's meow in creating space for that visual hierarchy. And as that idea was coming to fruition, you'll notice on the garage there's another truss with a window, and that is a false gable. That blank spot just created an itch or an aggravation. Something needed to be done. Many ideas were tried. There were some shed roof ideas, different things that were tried in that space. This one really seemed to fit the best. And in addition, the side of the garage is brought out to create space for the truss, again creating that context for the timber so it doesn't look forced, it looks natural. And then the garage door surrounds with some timbers just to get that rustic element to the right rustic factor for this home makeover. And you'll notice all the posts are in line and pretty much where the original posts were, but the main posts here have a taper, a nice heavy taper which adds elegance and strength and visual balance. We had the pitch right, we got our context right, and things were not coming into balance. We're not working. What it turned out to be, the part that was just getting missed with multiple revisions, multiple ideas, was simply the severity of the arch. Really, even looking back, I'm surprised at what it was that was the key design element that made this project sing. Of course, it all works in harmony all together, from the garage to the knee braces on the post to the severity of the arch to the tapered posts. Thank you for joining the Timber Frame Info channel. Please subscribe, and remember, sometimes beauty is skin deep, but ugly goes clear to the bone.